Ariana Grande, one of the most celebrated voices of her generation, has always been known for her candidness, vulnerability, and ability to connect deeply with her fans. Whether through her music, her social media presence, or her interviews, Grande has consistently shared pieces of her personal life, allowing the world a glimpse into the experiences that shaped her both as an artist and as a person. Among the many influences in her life, one of the most profound has been her grandmother, Marjorie, known affectionately as Nana, a woman whose no-nonsense wisdom left an indelible mark on the singer, both personally and professionally. Earlier this year, Marjorie passed away in June, leaving a void in Ariana's life that she has spoken about with touching honesty. At 98 years old, Marjorie had lived a long, remarkable life, but what made her so special to Ariana was not merely her longevity, it was her presence, her sharp wit, and the unfiltered way in which she navigated the world. Speaking at Chapman University, Ariana opened up about her grandmother, offering an intimate look into the relationship that shaped so much of who she is today. Ariana began her reflection by noting that Marjorie never sugar-coated anything. "She never sugar-coated anything," Grande said. "Especially when I was stressed about work or feeling anxious about my choices, Nana always had a way of cutting right to the heart of the matter." This approach, Ariana explained, could initially feel jarring to someone not used to such bluntness. However, it was precisely this quality that made Marjorie's advice so impactful. Unlike the platitudes and clichés that many of us hear from friends or even colleagues, Marjorie's words were always direct, meaningful, and actionable. When asked what advice her grandmother leaned on the most, Ariana recalled one of Marjorie's mantras, F*******. Though simple, this phrase encapsulated a philosophy that Ariana would carry with her for years, a philosophy of resilience, self-respect, and courage in the face of adversity. To outsiders, the advice might seem crude or dismissive, but for Ariana, it represented liberation. It was a reminder to let go of unnecessary worry, to not be paralyzed by the judgments of others, and to prioritize her own mental health and happiness above the opinions of those who did not matter. "Nana had a badass Brooklyn sensibility," Ariana said. "She could cut through any anxiety, insecurity, or fear with just a few blunt words. She had the most amazing way of simplifying anything I was ever going through." It is easy to imagine how such wisdom would resonate with a young woman navigating the pressures of fame, public scrutiny, and an often unforgiving entertainment industry. Marjorie's guidance provided Ariana not only with practical advice but also with emotional reassurance, a constant reminder that she was capable of overcoming obstacles with confidence and clarity. The relationship between Ariana and her grandmother was more than just one of guidance. It was one of deep emotional connection. Grande has long spoken about how close she was to Nana, often referring to her with warmth and affection. This bond was evident in their creative collaborations, particularly in music. One of the most remarkable examples of this was Marjorie's appearance on Ariana's track, Ordinary Things. At 98 years old, Marjorie became the oldest artist ever to appear on the Billboard Hot 100, a testament not only to her enduring spirit but also to the deep love and mutual respect between grandmother and granddaughter. The track, which celebrated the simple joys of life, was imbued with Marjorie's wisdom, her voice a gentle yet powerful presence that complemented Ariana's own emotive performance. Reflecting on her grandmother's influence, Ariana often emphasizes the ways in which Nana shaped her perspective on life, work, and relationships. In an industry that frequently emphasizes perfection, glamour, and social approval, Marjorie's advice served as an anchor. She encouraged Ariana to trust herself, to embrace her individuality, and to prioritize her own happiness above the often overwhelming pressures of fame. "I hear her saying it now. I feel her on my shoulder giving me strength when I feel like I don't have any," Ariana explained. It is a sentiment that many fans can relate to, the enduring presence of a loved one, offering guidance and comfort even after they are gone. Ariana's reflections also highlight the intergenerational nature of wisdom. In an era dominated by social media and instant gratification, the steady, measured advice of someone who has lived through nearly a century of change carries a weight that is difficult to replicate. Marjorie witnessed world events, cultural shifts, and technological revolutions, all of which informed her perspective and made her guidance profoundly grounded. For Ariana, absorbing this wisdom was not merely about receiving advice. It was about learning how to navigate life with integrity, courage, and authenticity. Moreover, Marjorie's influence extended beyond the personal sphere and into Ariana's professional life. In a career defined by both artistic exploration and public scrutiny, the ability to maintain focus, resilience, and self-confidence is invaluable. Marjorie's mantra of F******M became a personal ethos, reminding Ariana that external criticism and societal expectations should never define her worth or dictate her choices. It encouraged her to take risks, to pursue her passions unapologetically, and to approach her art with a sense of fearlessness that is rare in even the most seasoned performers. In addition to providing practical advice, Marjorie also imparted emotional intelligence. Ariana often reflects on the way her grandmother could sense when she was struggling and knew exactly what to say to calm her fears. This ability to empathize, to connect, and to communicate with clarity and compassion is a gift that transcends words. It is a quality that has left an enduring imprint on Ariana's approach to relationships, both personal and professional. The lessons she learned from Nana continue to shape the way she interacts with others, fostering a sense of empathy and understanding that resonates in both her music and her public persona. The depth of Ariana's bond with her grandmother is further underscored by the intimate memories she has shared publicly. From childhood recollections to collaborative moments in her music career, Ariana consistently highlights the joy, humor, and love that define their relationship. These anecdotes serve as a reminder that mentorship and guidance often come in the form of love and connection, and that the people who shape us most profoundly are not always the most visible or celebrated figures in our lives. They are the ones who quietly offer strength, wisdom, and unconditional support. Marjorie's passing in June of this year marked the end of an era for Ariana, yet her influence remains a guiding force. In interviews and public appearances since her grandmother's death,